Welcome to Foglight Video Solutions. This video will cover how to use the CLI installer to add new database agents into Foglight. My name is John Sakalauskas and I'm a technical product specialist with the Foglight team. Beginning with the 567 SQL Server and Oracle database cartridges, it became possible to deploy and monitor a large number of Oracle and SQL Server database instances through a command line interface using a predefined CSV file. The necessary files can be downloaded from the Foglight Management Server, FMS, as a zip file by going to Administration, Cartridges, Components for Downloads, and downloading the file db SQL Server CLI Installer or db Oracle CLI Installer. The downloaded zip file contains the following files: a readme.txt file, a Groovy script file that runs the silent installation. This file should be copied to the FMS home bin directory, and a silent installer input template CSV file, which is a template file that should serve as the basis for inserting contents into the input CSV file. This file can be copied to any folder of your choice, provided that the path indicated by the CSV instance's file name parameter used in the FGL command points to the selected path. To begin the installation, log into the Foglight console. Select the Excerpt view. Please note that there are currently no database agents in the Global View main databases dashboard. From the navigation pane, select Dashboards, Administration, Cartridges, Components for Download. Select the icon for one of the CLI installer zip packages. In this example, we will choose the db SQL Server CLI installer file. Open the downloaded zip file and extract the contents inside the compressed file. Review the readme.txt file. This document contains information on the requirements and detailed instructions on how to run the CLI installer, including the fields that will be filled out in the CSV file. Once you have reviewed the README file, then open the CSV file silent installer input template.csv. This file contains columns of fields, including the agent name and credential information that will be used by Foglight to create the new agent. A copy of this file would be used for the imported data used by the installer. Next, we will move a copy of the MS-SQL CLI installer.groovy script to the FMS folder. This is the script that we will use to run the installation. The next step is to create a copy of the input template file that we reviewed earlier. In this example, I have already created a copy of the file and I'm placing it in the temporary folder. As we open up the file, we can see that the rows of agent information such as agent name and credentials are populated, one row per agent. I have purposely included some incorrect numbers and parameters and wrong connection information to demonstrate errors for us to see. We will then open a command line prompt and navigate to the FMS bin folder. The FGL CMD command is then used to feed in the FMS connection and login information, the name and location of the Groovy script, and the name and location of the input template. This step will take a few minutes to complete, and the command line window will be waiting while the script runs. If the command fails immediately, I would recommend reviewing the FMS log to look for error messages, which might include indications of insufficient memory or CPU resources. Two output CSV files will be created in the same folder where the input file resides. A CSV file that specifies the monitoring output of all given instances from the input CSV file, which is original file name plus output.csv, and a failed instances CSV file. This file is designed to assist users whose instances failed and will contain all of the details regarding the failed instances. Using the CSV file, the user only needs to fix the errors and rerun the script, this time by giving this file as the input file, the original file name plus new.csv. Our last step is to navigate back to the database's dashboard, where, after a few minutes, we should see the new database agents begin to monitor. To learn more about Foglight for databases, visit us at support.quest.com. For quick support questions, follow us at Quest Experts on Twitter.